Hello, everyone. My name's Jamie Growy, and I'm here with Carly Marvin, Rachel Massey, and Courtney Fagan, and we're going to be talking about apps in the field. So the first app that I have today is called Plickers. It's a powerfully simple tool that lets teachers collect real-time formative assessment data without the need for student devices. Teachers can use Plickers for quick checks for understanding to know whether their students are understanding big concepts and mastering key skills. Students hold up a piece of paper with a code that represents A, B, C, or D. You can see in the picture that the students are representing the code on their paper, and this way none of the other students can tell what their answer is. It gives instant feedback for the teacher because the teacher will go around with a camera and take a picture of all of the codes, and it'll show up on the PowerPoint with the percentage of A's that the class answered, B's, C's, and D's. It gives students the chance to participate and engage in learning without feeling self-conscious. And these are my references for Plickers. Another app that teachers use is called Up to 100. It allows students to play different activities to become familiar with single and double-digit numbers. This is great for first grade because many Common Core standards deal with numbers up to 100. Students will discover the numbers up to 100 by having fun with 6 activities. They will understand the 10 and ones places, find a number in a series of digits, recognize numbers written out, recognize the pronunciation of numbers, and manipulate quantities with a set of beads. The game Up to 100 trains children in visual and auditory recognition of numbers, and also the concept of quantity with tens and units. And these are my references for Up to 100. Another cool tool that teachers use is called BrainPop. It's an educational animated movie that incorporates child humor on a variety of topics, followed by a short quiz to assess student learning. The app is free, but you can also use it on just the internet, and it has dozens of movies that are free, but there are a lot of ones that require a subscription. A lot of teachers will get this for free because it comes with the school. Videos on all different subjects include math, science, social studies, arts and music, health, English, and more. And within each subject is different categories. For example, if a teacher wanted to do a math lesson, there are different videos on algebra, geometry, and so on. The two main characters are Tim and Moby, and they make learning fun and exciting for the students by teaching the material in an easy way. After the teacher shows the video, BrainPop offers quizzes or challenges for the students to test their knowledge. And here's a quick look at how a teacher could use this for a social studies lesson on Martin Luther King Jr.
Enjoy this movie, then visit brainpop.com for much more. Yep, that's where he gave his biggest speech. Dear Tim and Moby, can you do a Martin Luther King movie? Thanks, Sarah. The Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was the most important leader of the American Civil Rights Movement. The Civil Rights Movement was about having universal rights for all people, regardless of gender, income, or skin color.
And so that was a little quick look at how BrainPop works. And these are my references. Another tool that teachers can use is Edmodo. It's an educational technology company offering communication, collaboration, and coaching tools to kindergarten through 12th grade schools and teachers. It's an app and also a website that allows teachers to manage work and interact with the students. Students can give the teacher feedback by participating in the polls that they create. It's set up a lot like Facebook, so it engages the students because it makes them feel like they're on social media. Edmodo is free for all its users and it's safe. There are no ads on the website, and the only communication that the students have is with their classmates and their teachers. And the teachers can post assignments, videos, polls, or discussions to engage the students when they are in class or at home. And here are my references for Edmodo. My last app for today is called Cool Math Games. It is games that require thinking, strategy, and logic. They're available online in a lot greater quantity than on the App Store, but if you're playing on the app, it includes a lot of games such as Snoring Vehicles, Block the Pig, 2048, Zombie Launcher, and Parking Panic. The website has hundreds of different games to pick from that all focus on different subjects of math. Students love using Cool Math Games because they are playing the games that they love while enhancing their math skills at the same time. It makes math enjoyable even for people who never thought it could be. And here are my references for Cool Math Games. And now we're going to go to Carly as she presents 5 more.
Okay, my first app is Class Dojo. Class Dojo is an app that allows teachers to keep track of points that students receive individually or as a whole class towards behavior and good work. It can be positive or negative points. Class Dojo can also be used to take attendance, and parents have access to view the dojo to monitor their child's points and can message the teacher with any questions or concerns that they may have regarding those points. And after a certain amount of time, teachers can count up and tally the points, and children can get prizes or a no homework pass or extra recess. Class Dojo creates teamwork. Students as a class work together to earn the points. It connects parents, students, and teachers. It keeps everyone involved, especially parents. And the parents are able to monitor their child's points and gain feedback based on what those points were given towards. The next is Bbot. This is a motorized bot that students can give directions to in order for the bot to move to different letters to spell out words or calculate steps or even create routes and designs. The Bbot can move to the left, right, as well as forwards and backwards, and it can be used in subjects such as spelling, math, and English. It teaches sequencing, estimation, and problem solving. And the Bbot blinks and beeps so that children are interacting and can follow along with its movements. The Bbot encourages students to work in groups. It gives students many learning opportunities. They can use the Bbot for so many different things. It develops language, literacy, and number skills. It creates an interactive and engaging activity. It's age appropriate and very kid friendly and easy to operate. And this is a picture of the Bbot. The next app is Candy Count. This helps children sort colors, count numbers, compare quantities, and arrange numbers. Children can also learn numbers in different languages using this app. The main idea involves counting a bag of sweets. The children first identify the color and then match that sweet with the correct color bag. Then the number of bags are counted and organized from the most sweets to the fewest. And it is designed with a target age group, which is preschoolers and kindergartners. This app is super easy to use and very enjoyable. It's focused on learning only, and nothing in the app is included that would distract the students and take their attention away from the goal of learning. The next app is Nook Kids. This is a children's storybook, but is all online or in an app. It allows children to read along and has 3 different categories, those being Nook Kids, Nook Read Along, and Nook Read and Play. The Nook Read Along is where the app actually reads the book to the kids, and they can just follow along. And the Nook Read and Play is they can read the story and then play games that relate to that story afterwards. The Nook Kids provides audio, that being the read along, includes many illustrations. It's easily accessible and it improves reading skills. And the last app I have is Chatterpix. This is where students can take or use any photo in their library. All they do is draw a line at the mouth of the photo and record an audio. The mouth of the picture moves along with the voice, and this brings the picture to life. Any picture can be used, such as one of people, pets, or doodles. Chatterpix is very creative, fun, and engaging, and it can be used for projects such as greeting cards, maybe for holidays, and even make book reports super fun instead of students just standing at the front and reading a paper. It is more enjoyable. And these are my references. And next, Rachel is going to talk about the next 5 apps.
Okay, hello. So we are going to talk about 5 more applications that are very helpful in a classroom. So let's get started. Wrong button. Okay, so first we have Kahoot. So you can create, play, and share fun learning games for any subjects for all ages. Kahoot can be used as a fun studying or reinforcement tool. Teachers can also assess students' answers and understanding of material. Teachers create or use already made Kahoots, which include multiple choice questions. The students will then have to use an internet device where they click and get to log into, and then they will answer the questions to the quizzes. They then can answer each question, and it records students' scores. At the end, it shows the highest scores and almost the winners. So if a student would get all the questions correct, then he would obviously have a perfect score, and he would be in the top 3. This is now a great review or study tool to prepare students for exams. So if teachers need a review day, this would definitely be the tool to use. And you could even make a game out of it and have the top winners receive extra credit. So that's just a little fun competition that could be used in the classroom. Next, we have Counting Money. So the Counting Money app allows students to practice counting coins and bills. The app has levels, and students must pass level before moving on. Now, there's many different settings and ways a teacher can use this application, which I think is very beneficial. There's practice and a quiz version. It can range from 10 to 40 questions. You can have different difficulty levels, and there is a timer option. So looking at this picture here, you can see that there's quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies, and you can minus or add them however you need. You click to add, click to subtract, however you need to find the total amount to then get the answer correct to then move on to the next problem. So students will then be able to fix their answers and be able to figure out and solve the problem before moving on. So that's a great understanding, a great way for them to really understand the material of counting money. Next, we have PBS Kids, and this allows children to watch educational videos from a library of shows from PBS Kids. It is child safe. The app provides a safe, child-friendly viewing experience for all ages. Kids can easily browse and watch videos at home, on the road, or anywhere with a 3G or a Wi-Fi connection. There are new videos every single week. The app introduces your child a new weekly pick, which is a fun educational video that will engage him or her in either science, reading, math, and other subjects. But here's a brief overview of PBS. So that was just a fun way basically a fun overview of how PBS. And teachers can even assign students to go and watch it, and it is a great way to review material. Let me continue. So next we have Remind 101. So this is used by an instructor to send out homework and test reminders to parents or students that sign up. And this video honestly shows a great way of how Remind 101 is used.
This is Remind. It helps teachers like Elena save time by keeping her students engaged and on track. It lets David extend learning beyond the classroom walls without sharing any phone numbers. With Remind, Michael can stay on top of any last-minute changes with instant communication. Bill can encourage his players. Amanda can focus on the students that need her most. And effectively collaborate with their parents. And most importantly, Remind helps teachers like Amy to support their students and make an impact. Remind. Safe, simple, free. Try it today.
Alrighty, so that's a great effective way for teachers to contact parents and students, and it's also a very safe way and allows teachers to then not give out their personal information, like their cell phone number. So that's a great way for them to keep in contact without crossing that line of the awkwardness of parent-teacher confidentiality. So last we have Too Noisy, which is an app that is used during silent reading. Students read for 30 minutes without interruption, and the app displayed will be on the iPad in the front of the room. The app then will turn red when the students become too loud. So the teacher would just have the application open in the front while students will silently read or do an activity that's quiet. And at first, this may sound skeptical, yet Brian Iverson, a first grade teacher, says that it was a big concern for him that the students would maybe try to set off the alarm immediately, and about how he's skeptical with the sensitivity settings, but now both concerns are now not an issue. The students definitely respect the app, and the app works great. It keeps the kids focused and gets their work done faster, and then it can keep the sanity with low noise levels in class. And these are my resources. We are going to head to Courtney to show the last 5.
Hi, so I'm going to discuss some of the apps to use in the field. And I'm going to begin my slideshow. So the first app I'm going to discuss is the Pizza Fractions app. What is the Pizza Fraction app? I did. Okay, so the next I'm going to talk about apps in the field. The Pizza Fractions app. What is the Pizza Fractions app? It is an application that helps students visualize fractions of a piece of pizza while giving them multiple choice questions on what they see. It combines
Technical difficulties? What does it usually say? Just do it here.
Okay, so the Pizza's Fraction app. What is the Pizza's Fraction app? It's an application that helps students visualize fractions of a piece of pizza while giving them multiple choice questions on what they see. It combines fractions with one of kids' favorite foods, pizza. The Pizza Fractions 1, it offers a simple, virtually based introduction to fractions for elementary school kids. The second and third one allows more advanced students to practice reducing, converting, and comparing simple fractions in the same entertaining environment. In the Pizza Fractions 4, it introduces the skill addition and subtraction of fractions using our proven format. So how the Pizza Fractions app is beneficial. This app helps students better understand fractions. A pizza picture representation is provided for each fraction, making comparisons easy for beginners. The adjustable level of difficulties allow beginners to start with easier fractions and progress as they learn. The animated cartoon, chef, and comical sound effects lend appeal to the learning process of fractions. So how to use the Pizza Fractions app 1. First, you will see the pizza and you will see what pizza is filled in and what isn't, and you have to choose the correct fraction. Now it gives you 3 multiple choice questions down below, and you click 1 and it is 4/6, and after you got it correct, you shake for a new fraction. How to use the Pizza Fractions app 2 and 3. This is more simplifying fractions. So first you have 4/10 and you need to simplify 4/10. It gives you multiple choice options and a picture of the pizza and what is missing and what is filled in. And then you choose your correct answer, which is 2/5, and after you can shake for a new fraction. How to use the Pizza Fractions app 4. So first you take 2/3, and it is shown here as pizza plus 2/3, and then you will get what it equals. It's 1 1/3 because you have 1 pizza and 1 1/3 pizza filled in. Now here are my references for the Pizza Fraction app. The next app I'm going to talk about is the Google Earth app. What is the Google Earth app? It is an app that allows students to see the world through satellite pictures. Students can simply type any area of the world and Google Earth will take them there. How is the app Google Maps beneficial? It allows students to fly around the world with a swipe of their finger. Students can explore distant lands or can simply locate their home. It enables students to search for cities, countries, and even islands. Students are able to see the world at a street level view or satellite view. Google Earth has a feature called Tour Guide, which allows students to discover new and exciting places to explore. With a quick swipe on the tab at the bottom of the screen, students can bring up a selection of virtual tours from around the globe. 3D imagery allows students to fly through complete 3D recreations of select cities, including San Francisco, Boston, Rome, and others. Every building is modeled in 3D, so students truly get a sense of flying above the city. So here are some examples of how to use the Google Earth app. This is an example of the 3D image of the Eiffel Tower and one street image of the Eiffel Tower. This is a 3D image of the Rome Cathedral, and this is just another street image of a road. This is the satellite view you can get using the Google Earth app. And this is the Taj Mahal you can get for like a more 3D street view. Here are my references. The next app I'm going to talk about is the Lasso Kid app. This app is a free app that teaches children hand-eye coordination, fine motor skills, and memorization. This app includes lateral thinking and sequence through a series of animated children and animals. There are levels that children need to reach to excel in the game. In the app, all of the farm animals have gotten loose. Students have to help the little farmer round them up. Lasso Kids offer kids the challenge of connecting groups of animals in the most efficient way possible. How is Lasso Kid beneficial? Lasso Kid supports dexterity and fine motor skills. Children learn to distinguish animals. There's no third-party advertisements. Counting is encouraged. It keeps students engaged because the game offers artwork, animated characters, and sound effects. Students are challenged because the level of difficulty increases over time. Students are able to set up multiple users so they can challenge one another. It is fun and educational. How to play Lasso Kid. The idea here is to lasso groups of the same type of animal together using a few ropes as possible. The trick is that you have to avoid obstacles and you can't cross the ropes. Sounds easy, right? Well, it is at first. The challenges heat up as more More animals of different types show up in the pasture. Here are my references for Lasso Kids. Sparky's Birthday Surprise app. It allows students to learn important fire safety skills while joining the excitement of preparing for a surprise birthday party. It's Sparky's the dog's birthday and his doggy friends are throwing a surprise party. It is a fun and original tap-and-play storybook app. Kids will learn important fire safety skills while joining the excitement of preparing for a surprise birthday party. So these are some of the features of the Sparky Birthday Surprise app. There are 3 storytelling modes: just a book, perfect for quiet reading time, read and play, and read to me, in which early learning reading skills are reinforced with text highlighting and synced narration. Fun baked into the story, you can learn about the various parts of a fire truck and decorate Sparky's birthday cake with highly interactive pages found in the story. Learning activities starring Sparky the Fire Dog. Sparky Edition mini games teach kids how to count and add in fun new ways, and the Birthday Shapes games helps kids recognize basic shapes. The original sing-along music video. Your child will love singing the If the Smoke Alarm Sounds songs with Sparky and his tiny flea friends while learning about what to do when they hear the alarm. Coloring pages. Kids can get creative with coloring pages featuring an array of paint buckets, brushes, colorful spray paints, and stickers inspired by the story. Shared screen time. The Thinking Corner offers thoughtful questions designed to spark open-ended conversation and reinforce reading comprehension. Here's an example of how it encourages fire safety procedures. So here you see that here is the fire station and there's Sparky the dog. And at first it tells children to know the sound of the smoke, beep, beep, beep. If the smoke alarm sounds, get outside and stay outside. And once you are outside, go to your meeting place. Another beneficial feature of this app is it infuses Common Core with learning about fire safety skills. So here are some hoses that they can add using addition and add together, some dog bones. Here are my references for the Sparky the Dog app. Now my last app is the Book Creator app. What is the Book Creator app? It is an easy way for students to create their own very ebook. Students are able to add images, sound, or even pictures they created. When finished, Book Creator allows you to either share or print your book. The benefits of the Book Creator app. It allows for student collaboration. It is easy to use, and it allows teachers and students to create their own interactive stories, poetry books, digital portfolios, research journals, science write-ups, and instruction manuals. Students are able to pick images, place text, and choose background colors for assembling their books in a variety of formats, including comic strips. Students can include images from your device camera rolls, and images can be resized and repositioned. Text attributes can be changed, and the books can have many pages as needed. Now here are some features of the Book Creator app. See, you can insert any pictures, you can insert photos, take a picture, use the pen and write on it, add text and sound to your book. And here is another example of how you can use your own pictures in the Book Creator app, and you can insert text boxes and explain the pictures. Here are my references for the Book Creator app. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you were able to learn some educational apps.